What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 4 of the Japanese AI only battle. I hope you're enjoying the action so far. I've been requested that we don't look at the info addicts for this one, or as often, and that's fine by me. I normally just read them out and forget about it, so it's not particularly useful to me either. It's very hard, obviously, to remember all those numbers. So we're just going to have one episode here, at least, definitely, without them. I don't know, we might do 2, but we'll work that out tomorrow. But yeah, we will definitely at least just let that action continue. Of course, last time we had a pretty big event. We had the fall of Oda Japan. They are still here and they're still a contender. They've got technology, so they're not finished here. Although Uesegui, there was a comment saying it was U and the E should be separate. So apologies for that. I think it's Uesegui. I'm going to probably end up just reverting to type, but I'll try my best for a while. Shimatsu, though, has adopted the order ideology next up, but they are struggling a bit. And here you can see there is still attacks on Oda happening here. Hideyoshi's Japan and Uesegui still putting in some effort. Yeah, it could be the end for Oda here, actually. This was not expected. Brandenburg Gate is completed by Meiji Japan. Yeah, it's going to go. There's Anew's in here now, and Anew stealing away this city at the last minute. They snuck in with their units and beat Uesegui and Japan. Hideyoshi's Japan, that is, and stole it away. If they get this one as well, that would be pretty chaotic from Anew, who would all of a sudden have 3 cities down here. In the south, oh, they just missed out, which I think means Hideyoshi. Oh no, they missed. No, they got it done in the end. And someone just completed the Manhattan project. That was the Anew as well. Ooh, they have submarines as well. That came out of nowhere. That's a pretty advanced unit for this stage. Okay, Anew. That rationalism helping them, but they didn't grab this city. Hideyoshi's Japan grabbed Oko. So it's very gross borders right now. There's random cities all over the place. But yeah, the main fighting now is Shimatsu. I think this is against Anew, so they're still at risk here. And Hideyoshi versus Uesegui, just straight away. No hesitation. That begins as Uesegui get autocracy. But yeah, Hideyoshi, I mean, if they get this city, that would be quite a big one. Straight into the yellow as well. That is some good damage. Oh, here we go. Yep, they might get this. This could be pretty big if they are to get it. And there we go. Wow. How about that? And at the same time, the Anew grabbed this city off of Shimatsu. So Hideyoshi and the Anew are in the ascendancy. I think it's fair to say they're the two really emerging. Although I say that, Meiji Japan now have a plane. So again, we're getting into that modern era. Great War Infantry is more common. A plane is a very big first thing to have. We get a peace deal between Uesegui and Hideyoshi Japan there. And Cristo Redentor is completed now by the Anew. Look at this population in these cities now. Jeez. Okay. I believe everyone's kind of at peace now. I guess the Anew is still fighting Shimatsu, but not as aggressively as they previously were. But Meiji Japan is probably going to get this city here, which is a big one. 21 population, Uchi, and they do get it. Okay. Things are evolving very quickly here. Meiji might actually take out Shimatsu here with all these units. We're going to find out very soon. If they get this one, that's huge. 21 population. That was easy enough for them. Oh, they peace out. Okay, they leave that one. But there you go. They now have a big presence in the south as well. We're kind of down to 3 contenders then. I know that Uesegui, and Shimatsu down to 1 city, so they're not as in it anymore. So the Anew, Hideyoshi Japan, and Meiji Japan, the main 3 now that remain. Like I said, we'll try and go down till there's 1 left. At this pace, it could happen today. You never know. Hideyoshi's Japan will go after Shimatsu. There's nothing over here at the moment. I believe all these boats actually got trapped in this channel because the Anew surrounded them with the borders, so that's a bit unlucky. There's artillery there. But yeah, the planes will obviously help. But not so many at the moment. Or not enough at the moment. Kremlin completed for the Anew. They've really overtaken. I said no info addicts. I'm going to do a specific one-off check just to see. I want to see the wonders. I think Meiji Japan. Okay, they've not fall. They have slowed down a lot, but these two have sort of spread them out. I mean, if they hadn't spread them out, then yeah, they would be behind. But they don't have as many as they used to. And here we go, Meiji Japan versus the Anew. This will see fighting maybe in the north, but certainly down here for these cities and in the southern part of Japan. Immediately, Aki here has come under attack. That would be a very good start for Meiji Japan if they could grab that, and they do. These are if they grab all these southern cities, and then Anew can't really get over here. That would suck for the Anew. Here we go, big few turns. Meiji Japan. Yep, this city's already down to half health. Oh no, Anew. This could. Oh, yep, there we go. Easy as that. Meiji Japan already up 2 cities. I think using the fact that they're still, unless I've missed it, the only civ, sorry, with a plane. Or planes. Plural? Although I say plural, it is just one at the moment. I'm just going to keep repealing stuff. This World's Congress is voting like every 2 turns. It's not... It says 20, it doesn't feel like 20, it felt like about 5. There you go. Okay. Will someone join against the Anew? That would be big, as Meiji Japan enters the atomic era and the United Nations has been founded. International Games 37% done. That did not take long. That took the best part of 2 turns. Surprised Meiji's not attacked this city more yet. I'm just clicking the button like non-stop. We're flying through. Turn 330 in episode 4. This is unheard of. Oof. Are you still at war? Oh, they are, aren't they? Oh my goodness, they just lost 10 population in one go because of all the starving. That is brutal. But there we go. Hideyoshi's Japan gets the gold in the international games. So they get the tourism bonus and a free social policy. They also get happiness. Yeah, 6 happiness. And then there's 6 happiness as well for Meiji and 3 for the Anew. No one else really competing for that one. That was brutal. It just lost 11 population in one turn. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it just, because I wasn't looking and then looked back, maybe it showed me the drop. But I feel like that's not how it works. The Anew also complete the Sydney Opera House. As Meiji sends a little force up here to have a go, have a little look around, see if they can have some success here. Tokyo's now at 38 population, by far I believe the biggest city. Yep, 6 ahead of some of the Anew cities. Anew pieced out with Shimatsu as well. Hideyoshi has not yet done that, but a lot of these troops, it's not working, I guess, at the moment. They can only have 1 melee unit here, which doesn't help attack this city. It's in a very good spot. Not if Meiji attacked them, because they could come from more sides, but although they have open borders, so that makes no difference actually. But obviously submarines do not help sieging cities, so that's probably why. Oh, it's brutal seeing it starve. Like, it's not even good for Hideyoshi's Japan if they take it, because it's just not as good a city anymore. World religion, Catholicism. I don't know which religion is exactly. It was neck and neck last time. I don't know if there's been a change. Okay, yeah, Catholicism pretty dominant. The Anew's religion's just sort of in their 3 cities. What the heck happened here? How did they do that? There's no planes. There's 1 artillery and a Mikasa unit. I don't know how that happened, but it's falling apart for the Anew as they complete the CN Tower. They do not want to lose this. There's a lot of trade going on there with Hideyoshi's Japan. Golden age for the people of the Moroccan submarine. Meiji piecing out with the Anew, and they do take Izaku here, so I think Meiji Japan may now be in the lead. I think that's fair to say as we get to turn 350. What's been a pretty explosive episode. It's not a good thing because, you know, I'm going to have to find another idea a heck of a lot quicker if it keeps going at this pace. We'll see. What will be the next war though? There is still 5 civs alive, so there's... What is that? That's 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So that 2 times 6 times 4... 12, 24 times 5. That's a lot of combos of wars that could be declared. Here you go, most literate, most technologies. The Anew 5 ahead, but Meiji Japan and Hideyoshi's tied, and then 55 for the 1 city civs for now. But we'll see. It looks like Japan could be united. I feel like it could happen sooner rather than later. Certainly wasn't expecting this kind of pace from the AI. World Ideology Freedom. They are the only freedom civ, but they have a fair amount of tourism. I don't know how they're going to get... This is Meiji Japan, I believe. They're the one that proposed freedom, so I'd assume so. Yeah, autocracy's struggling. That makes sense, but I don't know how they're going to compete with order here, but they are causing dissidents, so... Yeah, but winning on votes... it depends who has the votes, I guess, but I would not imagine it's going to pass. No. It did fail. Arts funding passed, though. 40 population now in Tokyo, the actual city. Usegui v Shimatsu, the 2 smaller cities. Oh, now it looks like Shimatsu is in trouble. They are much lower now. I don't know how it got so low all of a sudden. Oh, it's because these artilleries have arrived. That would be why. Who's going to get it though? I'm unsure. This submarine is actually blocking the path for anyone to take the actual city. So, till that submarine moves, no one's going anywhere. Hideyoshi's Japan now with the Manhattan Project. And Meiji Japan does join the war against Shimatsu and steals it with their infantry at the last second. That was brutal, but a smart move by Meiji Japan, hopping in at the last second when their infantry was the only unit that could do it. What was that? Banning Silver, I believe that said, and World Ideology Autocracy, and that might pass. No, that won't pass because that's Usegui, not the other 3. So, or other 2 now. We're down to 4, unless they have a unit floating around somewhere. There is some more planes around. I say planes, atomic bombs. Actually, there's probably a lack of oil on this map, which is why we don't see. We see 1 bomber. And 1 Great War Bomber, which of course makes those units incredibly rare, which makes them more valuable. But yeah, 2 atomic bombs, that's pretty powerful for Anew as a defense mechanism, or an attacking mechanism, although the AI is far more likely to use them in defense than offense, per our experiences. Who is Culture Victory Contender, the Anew, closing in. I mean, be pretty cool to see who wins. I mean, it's a cultural victory is still on the cards, I guess. If Usegui was to die, I'm guessing it's not Usegui. Well, it might be, but I think the Anew would be the one that's difficult to convert. Either way, Hideyoshi Japan versus Usegui. I think, yeah, they need to do something. I feel like they've fallen into 3rd potentially. 2. Okay, Meiji Japan also needs 2, and we saw the Prora completed there by Usegui, and yeah, Hideyoshi should be able to get that, and then it will be down to 3. Ooh, it's coming. There we go. Hideyoshi's Japan pretty much eliminating them. They still have some units sort of floating around. It might last if they get a peace deal in time, but probably not. They've just gone straight in to try get it back, so they should be eliminated fairly soon. Oh, yes, it's way quicker than 20 turns, I'm sure. Cultural heritage sites and the banning of ivory. Okay. Big navy here for Meiji Japan. Oh, it's 10 turns now. Okay. keep seeing all these damage bubbles, but I'm pretty sure everyone's at peace out of these three, so not sure exactly what's going on there. Yep, they are all at peace. The only denouncement, Anew denounced both of them. They're in the information era, as are Meiji Japan. Okay, there we go. I'm very surprised these other two haven't proposed world ideology order. You have to feel it would pass. If they did, would they team up on Meiji Japan? That is maybe another... Oh, okay, you just produced 4 nukes out of nowhere. That is... I tell you what, they could... If they hit Meiji Japan with 6 nukes, that would be pretty powerful. I mean, whether the AI is capable of that level of sort of, you know, working together, I'm not sure, but in theory, they could really do some damage to Meiji Japan. Or we could have like an Anew Hideyoshi nuclear war in the north, and that would just probably feed them both eventually into Meiji Japan, who are trying to get freedom through again. And Hideyoshi's Japan going in with standing army tax. We don't see that very often at all. I don't think I've ever seen it in a domination only game, but this has culture on as well, which is a weird one because, as you can see, he has the biggest military right now, Hideyoshi's Japan. So strange. I guess maybe they're trying to pacify. It failed anyway. I don't know what the votes were like on that. It was just nays, I'm guessing, from the other Japan and the Anew, because the rest was... Oh, but freedom passed because they split their votes. I think this guy, I don't know, I think he didn't want to pick... He's in the position I'm in. He didn't want to pick that as a proposal, but he had to, so he then had to vote no to it, which means he couldn't then vote on this one. I don't know what the AI is doing. I'm guessing. It's hard to tell because there was 2 Japan names. But yeah, freedom passed as the world ideology, so that really is going to give Meiji some nice bonuses as Hideyoshi completes the Pentagon. We have done over 100 turns this episode. That shows you how much time I guess the info addicts were taking up. We probably will have to do one next episode, assuming there's still 3 civs left, just to keep it interesting. Maybe like, you know, last time, because once there's 2, it's not particularly interesting, is it? You just kind of know who's winning, who isn't. But I think it's pretty, I mean, based on that military number, it's pretty sort of close at the moment. Meiji looked the biggest, but Hideyoshi's Japan has a good amount of cities too. Anew is certainly the smallest, but they have the tech advantage, and there it is, we get our war. Hideyoshi's Japan versus Meiji Japan. Well, this is it, and Anew will obviously have the decision to make. But here we go, it begins. There's paratroopers in this war. It's definitely sort of the first modern war conflict. We sped through those eras to get here. We'll see how this turns out for these civs. Already some damage to this city. I'll keep an eye on the use of the nukes, but I don't know where they're they're sort of hidden offshore at the moment. I'm sure we should be able to see them if they hit one of these cities, particularly Tokyo, Nagoya, some of the bigger ones. See, they have the south as well. Uchi at 28. Kanazawa's at 26. Okay, yeah, so I think Hatta may have got nuked. Did he get nuked? No, I feel like it would have loaded in by now. I think that was just pace. But, whoa, there's stuff going on. This city falls to Meiji Japan. No, I thought one fell the other way, but it didn't. But Nagoya is under a bit of threat here. Culture victory, one more for Japan. I'm guessing that's Meiji Japan, and it probably won't happen because they are competing with the Anew, who are also in a similar position. Hatta is probably going to fall here, which is annoying for Meiji Japan, who I guess are my pick. So through that reasoning, kind of annoying for me too. This might be my first ever genuine victory pick if Meiji did win, because I think the one time I won it was sort of a very... not cheesy pick. I picked someone who's like one of the obvious contenders to win or something like that. But the Anew does still have a 5 tech lead over the 2 other Japans, so maybe they are still a threat up here. Maybe there's still hope, but there we go. Hideyoshi does grab the city of Hatta off of Meiji Japan. And at the moment, no other city's really under threat apart from Nagoya. But there's a peace deal, so they traded, and that definitely went Hideyoshi's way, because Hatta was much bigger than this city. So I think they'll take that as a trade. They'll definitely take that. Yeah, this was like 26, and this was, I think, 12. or between 12 and 18 maybe. Great firewall for the Anew. They're just becoming like North Korea. They're just gonna, with like really advanced technology. It's more like Wakanda. They're just gonna have really advanced tech. They're gonna hide behind their firewall, just never come out again. They're just, the horrors down here is too much. Fair enough. That's what they want to do. But that will be it for this one. We are set up for a bit of a showdown between these three civs, which is awesome. I hope you enjoyed this one. It was very fast paced. We got through 30 turns I think there. But yeah, as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.